First up, some news that's just coming in as the former law intern hit back at Justice Ganguly for claiming innocence in his letter to the Chief Justice of India. The retired Supreme Court judge today evaded questions from the media on the law intern's fresh statement. In fact, he refused to comment on the fresh statement that was issued by the law intern. These pictures coming in earlier. Justice Ganguly refusing to take any questions on the fresh statement that has been issued by former law intern who had accused him of sexual assault. Well, Indrajit Kundu, my colleague, is joining us from Kolkata this morning. Indrajit, the pressure still piling on Justice Ganguly despite his claims of innocence, his playing victim yesterday in that letter to the Chief Justice. I believe there are still many protests that are planned through the course of the day.
Well, that's right, Ruchika. Even as it is his word against hers, that's what it seems like. First, Justice Ganguly wrote a letter to the Chief Justice of India, marking a copy to the President of India. And now the law intern has responded to Justice Ganguly's letter, refuting some of the charges and also saying that people who are trying to dismiss her allegation run the risk of disreputing the Supreme Court of India. We have with us Mr. Joydeep Mukherjee. He is associated with the All India Legal Aid Forum, organization which has been continuously agitating on the streets of Kolkata for the past few days, demanding Justice Ganguly's resignation. Once again, you are hitting the streets. What is your demand and what is your plan of action?
Today, again, we are organizing a big protest rally in the Calcutta's Rajpath for demanding the resignations and removal of Justice A.K.Ganguly from the post of State Human Rights Commission of West Bengal. Again, we are demanding and we are requesting to the central government to remove him immediately, to start prosecutions against him, and FIR should be registered by the Delhi police immediately.
But Mr. Mukherjee, you are saying that an FIR should be registered by Delhi police. Yes. The Delhi police has approached the victim, yes, but the victim seems to be not inclined to go ahead and record her statement. Why do you think so?
But as per the law, because after the observations of the Honorable Supreme Court of India, by consisting 3 judges bench of the Honorable Supreme Court, it is now the incident and the matter is totally open. Everybody can file a PIL also in Supreme Court, also in High Court, and the Delhi police can sure to take cognizance in this matter.
Mr. Mukherjee, you are on the streets.
Yes.
The government has also said, the West Bengal government has said that he should resign. But Justice Ganguly sticks to his chair and he has raised several questions. There are several loopholes that he has raised in his reply today to the Chief Justice of India, saying that he was not given a proper hearing and that proper procedures were not followed. What about these charges that have been levied by Justice Ganguly?
It is nothing but a hypocrisy from the part of Justice A.K.Ganguly, because it is a clamophage from the part of Justice A.K.Ganguly, because he appeared before the committee and he filed his affidavit on that day at the time of the hearing. So therefore, at that time when the Justice Ganguly appeared before this court, before the committee, then why he didn't challenge and he didn't send the letter of the Honorable Chief before the Honorable Chief Justice?
Right. So, you can see the protests are slowly gathering pace here in Kolkata, and even as we speak, people are slowly moving in towards the protest spot here, sloganeering, raising slogans against Justice Ganguly. So the ruling establishment here is keeping up its pressure on Justice Ganguly to resign. However, Justice Ganguly, as we saw earlier in the morning when we visited his house, he seemed confident and he is preparing himself for a protracted legal battle. Back to you.
A protracted legal battle, that's what it looks like at this stage, even as the alleged victim in this case has chosen not to pursue a criminal investigation so far. Thank you very much, Indrajit, for joining us with that comprehensive update from Kolkata. Well, the former law intern, in fact, who had alleged sexual harassment by former Supreme Court Judge A.K. Ganguly has now responded to the letter that he wrote to the CJI last night. In that letter, she has, in fact, blamed the legal luminaries of trying to malign her. She said, and I quote from her letter, that her university did not have a policy against sexual harassment. She also goes on to say that she did not question the jurisdiction or the intent of the 3 judges panel. The former intern said that even after operative portion of the report was made public, she was maligned. And finally, she goes on to add that anyone claiming that her statement is false are disrespecting not just her, but also the Supreme Court of India.